Mariam Thresia, many times carrying heavy cross and bruised all over his body. Unable to see the sight, she repeatedly begged him to allow her a full share of the cross. Jesus asked her, "Will you bear the cross without complaint? Then bear it and soothe my pain." Jesus placed the cross on her shoulder. Then Jesus asked her, "Who would do reparation for the sins of mankind?" She replied that she would do it if it were pleasing to God. Jesus embraced her affectionately, sharing his love. Thresia, who had received the pierced heart of Jesus, felt acute pain on her chest right from the moment till her death as a constant reminder of Jesus' sufferings. On 27th January 1909, Mariam Thresia was given the stigmata in visible form. 4 days a week, on Mondays, Tuesdays, Thursdays and Fridays, from 3 to long hours, she suffered the passion of Christ in her body. At times her head was found bleeding as though she were given a crown of thorns, as piercing with lance and piece of flesh taken out, carrying the heavy cross, crucifixion and nailing, death pangs of Calvary, and so on. Sometimes she was seen raised above the ground, fixed herself to the wall as if nailed to the cross. In the lantern seasons, passions used to be so severe that the mystical experience continued for more than a day or two, from Friday noon to midnight. Once Mariam Thresia was on a visit to her maternal uncle and happened to stay there. On that day, the Turvur Mangali family could witness the stigmata of Thresia. Her uncle, in secret, kept back the blood-soaked jacket. The Mangali family sacredly preserved this in their families. They framed it well, handing down to the next generations. Recently, the jacket was brought to Kuzhikkatussery and is placed for public veneration in the room where Mariam Thresia died. It has been over 117 years, but the jacket, stained with blood of stigmata, remains intact inside the frame. Sister Birchmans shared her testimony, thus saying, "I knew of her stigmata even before she came to her house, when I was 8. I was curious to see, and therefore when all others were talking to her, I pushed my way to her and stood near her and looked at her palm. Mariam Thresia understood that I was looking at it, and I thought she approved. I saw on the back of the palm the scar of the wound, found the same on both hands and legs. On that day, my aunt, who slept near her, saw blood stains in the form of a crown on her veil. She told me this the next day." For Thresia, the stigmata was just a sign of her deep spiritual union with Christ, which she longed from the age of 5. When she used to crawl on 4 legs, placing a heavy stone on her back, supposing to be the cross of Christ. She was given a full share and permitted to bear them till her death. The wounds remained painfully real in her, visible to others. Dear friends, we are used to hearing these phenomena in great saints like Saint Francis of Assisi, Saint Padre Pio, Saint Catherine of Siena, Saint Faustina Kowalska, and the saints of Western origin. But it becomes a close reality to us with Mariam Thresia of Puttanchira and many in our country in the recent times. Mariam Thresia considered herself crucified with Christ and offered her life as the perfect sacrifice for the love of God. Let us view the next episode to learn more about it. Till then, let us be united in the Lord. Prayers.